Hey y'all, for those of y'all who do not know me, my name is Jada. I am a fashion, beauty, travel, and lifestyle content creator. And so if those things interest you, just hit the subscribe button and join the family. Today in this video, I'll be talking about seasonal depression. Just some of the things that we don't talk about and we don't talk about. I just want to address some of those things so that you won't feel like you're the only person going through these things, because it is that time of the year where seasonal depression is starting to kick in, or probably has already kicked in. So you are here, and I'm trying to, raise a little bit of awareness and maybe give y'all some tips to help y'all out. You might be wondering, what is seasonal depression? So seasonal depression is seasonal affective disorder, but it's better known as seasonal depression. And it's a type of depression that occurs like during a season, during a specific time of the year, and it's not like an ongoing thing, it's just for a season. That's why it has the name seasonal depression. Seasonal depression is most common during the winter and fall times of the year, which is why you might hear people say like they have the winter blues or something like that, because it's actually seasonal depression. So don't brush it off as just, the winter blues or something like that, because it's actually something that you are going through and you're dealing with. I personally think it's more common during this time of the year because you have a lot of holidays that are coming up. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, you have New Year's, and you're realizing that you're going to be spending these holidays without certain people in your life, maybe loved ones that you have lost throughout the start of the year or years in the past. Like, it's just a reminder that you'll be celebrating these things without them, or you might just be celebrating these things alone because you don't have a family, you don't have friends, you don't have a partner, so you're just celebrating these things alone. And that is okay. Another reason you might be dealing with seasonal depression during this time of the year is because the days are shorter. Daylight savings time, which should be like in a couple of days, and that means that the time is going to go back. It's going to be lights outside earlier, so you're going to wake up and it's going to be very bright outside. You're going to get off from work and it's going to be dark, like it's time to go to bed. So your days feel shorter because we really associate the darkness with time to go to bed. So you feel like your days are shorter, you're not getting enough things done in the day, you're not being productive. You'll realize that the year is winding down. We have a few months left. I didn't get to achieve all of the New Year resolutions that I set at the start of the year. I didn't get a lot of things done that I wanted to get done. I didn't meet a lot of goals. I didn't have the impact that I wanted. I didn't start the business that I wanted, or I'm not where I want to be in life. But you're not where you want to be in life, and that is okay. You always have time to change that for yourself. So never just feel down about something that may be out of your control, or if it is in your control, don't be down about it. Just note why you may be in that situation and try to see what you can do to improve the situation. I know that's easier said than done, but just try it out and see how you might feel better about your current situation that you are in. The season changes. You deal with a lot of sicknesses during this time of the year, and so a lot of these things can contribute to seasonal depression. And so when you realize that you might be dealing with some of these things, you need to try to think about, how do I get on top of these things? You can start journaling, reading, or just trying to do things that you enjoy, something that you love. Maybe start trying to do that every day to bring some type of happiness to yourself. You can exercise, and you want to make sure that you create a schedule. I know when a lot of people deal with depression, they tend to forget, like they get out of their schedule and they tend to forget some of the things that they normally do. I hear a lot of people talk about like when they have depression, they forget to bathe themselves, they forget to do their hair, they forget to clean their room and stuff like that. So if that is you, just make a list, go to your notes section on your phone and just make a list of like what all you need to do for the day. You need to wake up, you need to make you breakfast, you need to shower, you need to brush your teeth, do like make all of those things out so that you're not forgetting anything that is valuable to your, you know, daily routine. You also want to make sure that you're taking vitamins and supplements. I know a lot of vitamins can help boost your energy, and if you are feeling very low, then you definitely need that energy boost to help, you know, you to get some energy and to get active. I definitely recommend just going outside at least once a day. If you're just going outside to check the mail, you're going outside, you know, just to walk around your neighborhood or something like that, just get outside and get a breath of fresh air, get some nature in, because staying in the house all day is really not healthy for you. And when you're in the house, I really highly recommend that you open your blinds, because something about just being in a dark area, in a dark room, really just pulls you down and drags your energy down. Which is why, like, you'll look into movies and shows and stuff like that, and they'll always associate like sad or dark times, sadness with like dark or like dark colors or something like that. Like if someone in the movie was in their room and they were crying or something, that room would most likely be shadowed or very dark. So you want to make sure that you're opening your blinds, that you're going outside, getting some sunlight, getting some brightness, and keeping some light going on. Turn the light on. You know, don't just sit in the room in dark all day, because that's just going to feed into your depression and get you deeper in the hole than you are, you know. This is another good tip, is just to stay in therapy regularly. I know a lot of people only like to go to therapy when something is wrong, but I definitely think therapy is a year-round thing. Like, I think therapy should be considered like your regularly, it should be in your routine for maintenance. Like when you go get your nails done, you go get your hair done, your lashes done, I think therapy needs to be in that routine, because if you don't got your head right, everything else like is bound to, okay, what do they tell y'all in health class, in biology, your brain, like your brain controls your body, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not feeding your brain and you're not keeping your brain right, you're not going to be able to function. So you need to go to a therapist and talk. Okay, I've been to a therapist before. I mean, the first time I didn't talk. I don't think I did, or I didn't want to. I barely talked, okay? So let's just say that. And it was just hard to talk about things. So it's going to be hard. That's what you need to hear, because you don't need people telling you, oh, you're gonna go to therapy, you're gonna feel better. You might feel worse before it gets better, because you're gonna have to talk about things and maybe think about things that you didn't want to think about or that you've never thought about before. So you have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable, and that is what you're going to be dealing with when you go to therapy. But I think if you're going year-round, you're preventing yourself from getting into slumps like this. If you were going year-round, you wouldn't hit seasonal depression, because if you're already telling your therapist, like if she asks you what you did yesterday, you're like, I just stayed in the house and laid down all day on my phone. You thinking that's nothing, but your therapist is licensed, has the credentials to know. He or she is a professional and knows that that's not healthy to lay down all day and lay in bed all day. I mean, I do it sometimes and I know it's not healthy, and so I try to change it up. I try to get outside, you know, do something, cook, do something around the house, clean up, just get active, and you know, just instead of laying in bed all day. But when you're going to a therapist year-round, or you're going to a therapist regularly, your therapist will be able to pinpoint things before you realize it yourself, because a lot of people don't realize that they're falling into seasonal depression, or that they're falling into depression in general, until they're already there, and then it's just harder trying to get out of that funk. So, you know, just if you can, go to a therapist year round, or, you know, just go to a therapist as regularly as you can, or as often as you can. And this is a really good one. I think you should just try to stay in contact with your family and friends, or I think everybody has that one person where they might can like talk to about anything. Stay in contact with that person, because this time of the year is rough. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna just try to brush it off like, oh, just you can go see a therapist and you cool. No, because this time of the year is rough. Like, you're about to have Thanksgiving. A lot of people celebrate Thanksgiving with all of their family, and when you're have family members missing, especially for the first time, for Thanksgiving, it's hard to deal with. It's hard to accept. Same for Christmas. So, you know, just make sure that you have those people that mean a lot to you, that you hold them extra close to you during this time of depression. It's only a season, and you can get through it if you follow some of these tips. Now, I'm not a professional. That's why I told y'all to go to a therapist, because I'm not no therapist, okay? So just, you know, still seek professional help if you feel like you need it, okay? Seek professional help, and I hope all goes well with you. I really made this video just to not only cater to those who are dealing with seasonal depression, but just for those who may end up dealing with it in the future. I think this video could be helpful to anybody, because you might have a roommate and you're just like, dang, my roommate been laying down all week, like what's going on? Like, maybe she's just tired. But no, it's that time of the year. Seasonal depression is kicking in. You need to say, hey, like, you good? You need me to go get you something to eat? Let's go for a walk. Let's go get some ice cream. Let's go do this. Like, try to help that person out. And so this video can definitely provide you with some tips to help, you know, a person out who might be in need. But yeah, I hope this video helped somebody. It's hard for me to make this video today because I'm dealing with some things of my own, but I don't have nobody else to talk to. You have got to talk to. And so, you know, just always keep that in the back of your head. I'm not trying to push my religion on nobody. I'm just saying that's what I do. And, you know, I know some people out there are believers, so if you needed that reminder that, yeah, you need to pray, that's your reminder right there. Okay, y'all, so that is the end of this video. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the family. And until next time.